Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Sunday, December 12th, and the moon is in Aries. So I am actually just down the street from me. This was the area we used to take the dogs for walks all the time. There's a nature trail, and this is part of the Weeweewannock River. This is I guess a tidal pool for the Weeweewannock River, and then it continues down. And this didn't used to look like this. They just redid this whole structure here, and I can show you a picture of what it looked like previously, because they actually have a picture of it and the work that they did. But this is to restore nature and the natural habitat to an area that was originally sort of dammed off to build, I believe it was horseshoe. There was a horseshoe factory back here. And you can walk back over to my right and you can see where the horseshoe factory used to be. You can see the foundational stones and such. So I think it was called bog ore. It was a type of iron that would be found in deposits around here. So and we have some pieces of it at home that we've gathered from the many years of walking these trails. But I thought you might enjoy this little view today, a little bit different. Still, this is within, I guess it's less than a mile from my house. You could walk here. I did not. I took the car because I'm old now and a tad lazy, and without a dog, it's not much fun to walk here, at least from my house. So today we have the sun making a square to Neptune. This is a last quarter crisis in consciousness square. Neptune, of course, is a planet associated with idealism and big dreams and utopian visions. And of course, the sun is about illumination. And this last quarter square can actually illuminate, perhaps, where our utopian dreams have sort of fell short, perhaps, or is it really a reasonable thing to dream? But this square can also be highly inspiring. It is a crisis in consciousness square, so it does challenge our beliefs. It challenges what we believe to be true. And squares are challenging. You know, we're dealing with the planet of illumination, the sun, and the planet of obfuscation, Jupiter. Jupiter, that's not you. Neptune. And so we have to ask ourselves, what's real, what's not real, what's still a possibility. There's nothing wrong with having a utopian dream. But it is a dream to aspire to. It is a vision, you know, in your mind, in your imagination. It's a highly imaginative time. And we can utilize our imagination for good things and for things that get us into all kinds of trouble. It's good to dream, but it's also good to keep your feet on the ground. So today I'm going to say feet on the ground, head in the clouds. And the last quarter square does engender a sense of a need for what's the word I'm looking for? Self-direction, self-responsibility. And so dream your big dreams, but things don't magically happen. They take a lot of work. The magic comes in the imagination, and then we have to put our backs into things, just like this beautiful little area here. They really had to do some hard work on it. So let me show you that, because and there's that back there. I don't know if you can see it. It's a giant thing that was part of the system of raising, I guess, opening the river up and closing the river up for whatever the use they needed from the power of the river. But I will show you what it used to look like, and this is what it looked like when we would take the dogs here. So there's a nice fence here now so you don't fall in. But back in the day, that's kind of what it looked like. And this is what they did to it. And now this is what we have. We have a living river. So it's good to see, Wareham is a beautiful spot. It's kind of a hidden gem. There's a lot of nature here. I'm surprised we're not seeing some herons or some egrets or something. But you can drive around here all the time, look into the marsh and see those beautiful creatures. And I don't know if any of you have ever seen a heron, a great blue heron take flight, but it's like seeing a freaking pterodactyl. I would have to, although I've never actually seen a pterodactyl. I've heard a pterodactyl because I have a macaw at home, but I can only imagine that's what it looked like when a pterodactyl would take off. So actually, I don't know if they ever took off from the ground. Maybe I don't know that. Okay, anyway, enough paleontology for the day. Have yourself a beautiful day. Imagine what you can imagine. Life is beautiful, but it is going to take some work on our part, so we can't forget that. And there's the sun coming up. Yeah, there's the sun. It's one of these beautiful, it's actually a beautiful winter morning, but it's not quite winter here yet. But this is the way the sky looks when the sun is low. And it won't get much higher than that because we're getting closer to solstice. So, all right, guys, I'm going to take you over here to see this gigantic thing that used to be in the water that is no longer in the water. But they've done such a beautiful job here. It was so nice to see. Oh, here's some of the gears that used to power this bridge. My dogs would love to run down there and play around in the muck. There used to be a string there. Harnessing the power of the water. Oh, okay, I see. This is what used to be right under where we used to stand. Yeah, and this is it. Amazing, huh? Amazing. Okay, guys, take care. There's your history. Oh, this is a nice view. I'm glad I came here. Here's your history, biology, astrology lesson for the day. Much love, everyone. Take care.